What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy HunterX here, bringing you guys another episode of Pokemon Gaia. With that being said, let's get into today's episode. Alrighty guys, welcome your faces back to another episode of Pokemon Gaia. I am here to be your entertainment for the next, I don't know, 30-ish minutes. So how you guys doing today? Let's start off the video with that. How are you guys doing? Let me know down in the comments down below how you guys are doing. I'm actually in a really great place right now, which is finally feeling good to say, but again, I don't know how long that's gonna last because it seems to be like I'm going up and down at this point. But for right now, we're on a high and we're feeling good, so that's what really matters, I guess you could say, is that we're feeling good, we're feeling positive, we're on the grind again. I mean, I've been just killing it with recording gameplay and a lot of other stuff. You know, obviously it's debatable whether these Let's Plays episodes are great or they're good. I don't really like to commentate on the game too much. The game is kind of just like background footage, and I do commentate on the game right here and there if something crazy happens, like say for example I get a critical hit or something, or I get like taken out or whatever, like a critical hit that just happened right there, so yeah, I'm in a good place as of right this second, as of recording this video, like right now on Valentine's Day. And yes, I am going back to the backlog concept because I just love the idea of having backlog and not having to worry about posting videos kind of thing. I do fancy kind of that, you know, like do it on the fly, do it as you go kind of thing, but at the same time, I like to keep organized and make sure that things are done properly and things are taken care of and done right the first time, because no one likes a sloppy job, unless if you're getting another sloppy job that is not YouTube friendly, if you know what I mean, Samantha Jones. So yeah, definitely I am one of those people who like to stay organized, and I've noticed that as I've noticed that I have a full-time sheet, I have a financial sheet, I have, you know, a task sheet that I go through every day to kind of keep myself on track of, like, you know, like, okay, so we're doing this today, this, like this thing, and this thing. Say like I get a sponsored stream to from Thrustmaster to try out their new F1 wheel or something. I'm gonna make sure that's on a spreadsheet so I know, like, hey, like, we gotta do this at some point today, kind of thing. I'm one of those people, but I'm also not one of those people. I sometimes will do things on the whim, and this is actually kind of a problem because it's usually when I'm spending money is when I do that. It's every time. I've noticed it every time. Let's say, you know, something just comes out, like, you know, Pokemon Legends of Arceus just came out. I was like, you know what, I can dish the $60 or whatever to pay for the game, even though, like, I know I physically can't, because I shouldn't be spending money that I'm not gonna be able to make back, obviously. So I mean, it's one of those bad habits. It's like, oh, like, I can afford this, and then like 6 months down the road, I need that $60 for something, and I don't have it. So it's kind of like a bad habit of mine. But, you know, what am I gonna do? Realistically, what am I gonna do to you know, I mean, obviously I can try to stop that habit like a normal person, but yeah, I'm toxic like that. I don't like, I mean, I do fix myself, but only when I have to, kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot going on in my life in the next like 5 years, and I'm ready to just take it on and grab it by the balls and just like yank as hard as I can, kind of thing, because I've got a big challenge ahead of me, and I really wish I could find a thing where I can have like a clock that counts down to a specific date that I can just like have it in the background or like in front of me to kind of like remind myself of like this is happening. I do have a few ideas of some stuff that I do want to kind of frame up on the wall in my next studio to help me remind myself of those things, of the thing that I'm talking about. So so there's that. I mean, I'm just really looking forward to just bringing you guys a lot of one-off content, like, you know, like hardcore Minecraft content, hardcore Factorial content, Satisfactory, all that kind of stuff. F1 2022, because I'm assuming that the game's gonna come out very soon, if it's already not already out. You know, a lot of racing stuff, a lot of racing streams, a lot of Minecraft streams, a lot of everything streams, I guess you could say, in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. And then I'm also super excited for my birthday, and I'm also super excited for someone else's birthday. Actually 2 birthdays this year. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's all, how do you say this in a way? I feel like it's all perspective, right? Because obviously the fire happened, and that's all good and all, right? Obviously, I'm trying not so much anymore to dwell on the fire, because there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing that I can do now to change the fact that the fire happened. But also, if that fire didn't happen, certain things wouldn't have happened, and certain things wouldn't have happened, and maybe it would have led to an even worser path. So I'm happy that the fire did happen, and other things have come to light, and all that kind of stuff, right? And also, you know, I wouldn't have purchased some things that I would have, you know, otherwise, that I wouldn't have purchased some stuff that I wouldn't have purchased, basically, if the fire hadn't happened. So it is what it is, and I'm super grateful for it, and I am just looking forward to the next 5 years of my life. And, you know, whether I die or I survive, if I drowned or if I survive or drowned, no matter what happens, you know what I mean? It is what it is, and I'm in a good place to say that right this second, to be fair. So as you can see, I kind of went to the mart here and bought a few potions and some other various items. Also, like, I've just noticed I'm just talking off the dome. I'm not even like watching what's happening on screen and commentating on what's happening on screen, because I'm just coming from the dome, coming from the heart kind of thing, for these Let's Play videos. I know I should really be commentating on the game. It is, but you know, the game's there for your entertainment, right? But so am I, so I should actually be doing my job correctly. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fight my man Fernando here very soon. I think we're ready to fight Fernando. By the way, good name, ROM hack creator. Are we getting ready to fight Fernando? Yes, I think we are getting ready to fight Fernando here. Yes, we are. Okay, so Fernando is he's a bit of a noob, if you will. Even though I think he destroys me the first time. I don't remember, because I recorded this footage like 3 days ago, as of the time of recording this audio. So this is gonna be nice and fresh for me as well. I should actually pay attention now instead of actually, you know, blabbing out my mouth, out of my ass kind of thing. But you know, it is what it is. So Fernando has a Clefairy against my Turtwig. And yeah, so we go for a Razor Leaf here. Doesn't kill. Brings him down to yellow health. As I get a critical hit, by the way. And ouch, that did hurt. And he also got a crit of his own. Kind of funny. We're just exchanging crits here, back and forth. But yeah, I'm super excited for 2022. Also, something that I do want to note is that I'm not entirely sure on how I want to pace my current set of videos right now. I should have probably brought this up at the beginning of the episode, honestly, if I'm being honest. I'm not really sure on how I should really be pacing my videos at this point, as, you know, to record them, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, or at least to record the commentary is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm thinking maybe once every other day, instead of like once every, or like, you know, every day, because I'm gonna run out of backlog really quickly if I do that. And I'm also trying to like stall as much as I can until I can actually get an apartment and get a place to live and be able to actually go back to making content full time. full-time, quote unquote, you know, as I say, as I have a real job kind of thing. But you know what I mean? So I'm thinking the new upload schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday. So it's going to go Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for the new kind of upload schedule. Just for now, again, this is a temporary upload schedule. Just for now, because again, recording videos at the current moment isn't the really easiest thing in the world to do. I would really love to do a video every day, but right now it's just really tricky and really tough to really kind of get that into place. As you might be aware, if you can't hear it, you know, you can hear a little bit of a TV and maybe some birds chirping in the background. Obviously, again, it's jank. I know it's jank, but I just can't not make content because it's just something that I've done for so long now. I just want to do it, right? So yeah, if you can do me also a huge favor and, you know, hit that subscribe button. I really would love you guys to join me on this journey that I am embarking on for the next 5 years. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of tears. I have a feeling, you know what I mean? We're going to do it as a tribe, as a family. That's always been my number one motto, is like, I'm going to always be there for you guys no matter what. Obviously, I had to go MIA for the past month or two because of a situation that I couldn't control. So that's fine, but I'm back. I'm ready to be back in full swing making content again. It's going to be very tricky again moving forward after this week, because I will be moving back into the hotel with my family, and we have a dog that likes to bark. So I don't know what the situation is. I might have to go MIA again. It would really break my heart to go back MIA again, or just like disappear again because of that. I would really hope that we can get an apartment as soon as we can. It's been, you know, crazy. It's been a month, and, you know, it's been a while since we were unable, or it's been a while since we haven't been in our own place, which is kind of like, you know, it's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. So I don't know how it's gonna go down when once I go back to the hotel, and how that whole thing is gonna work. And I mean, I can record the gameplay. It's just I'm not. It's gonna be very tricky and hard to record audio for videos and whatnot. So we'll have to kind of play it by ear, see what happens. Worst case scenario, I don't upload again, which would really suck. It would really suck if that was the case. I don't want that to be the case, but it very well might have to be the case, unfortunately. Just until we can get an apartment, which honestly I'm really hoping I can get. I'm gonna try, after this video, I'm gonna try and get an update on what's going on with that whole situation, because we are talking to our previous landlord, because he has a spot opening soon, and we want to see if we can get that apartment, which would really help us out a lot, especially me, in terms of like content wise and stuff like that, being able to get back into the full swing of just like literally working myself to death to catch up, to be honest, you know, catch up on the hours and catch up on, you know, all the stuff that I've missed over the past like X amount of days that I haven't really been able to make content realistically, and you know, the best content I can make. So it is what it is. I don't know why we keep going back to this damn subject. It is every fucking time. Every video I've mentioned the fire and content. Like, what am I supposed to commentate about? I mean, I can commentate about the game, but then that gets stale after a while, right? So just like, I mean, I can tell crazy stories about how I got, you know, fucking almost expelled for, you know, drinking on school property. I mean, stuff like that. I mean, I was a little shithead back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely not mature back in the day when I was in high school. That's for sure. I was definitely not mature. I mean, I've matured over the years now, obviously, and looking back at my old self, like, damn, I was a fucking mess. Holy shit, I was a mess. I did get a lot of in-house suspensions, though, which was, you know, good. So, like, what would happen, because obviously, you know, in-house suspension, they would send a paper home for your mom to sign. On the bus, I would sign I would forge my mom's signature and, like, put it back into my, like, I would, like, bury it inside my binder, so that way she would never find out that I got an in-house, or, you know, I got, you know, like, in-house suspension or whatever. I always got in-house. I always begged for in-house suspension, because, you know, like, if I got suspended, it would be like, well, yeah, parents would be too happy. So I always begged for, like, the in-house or whatever. I mean, so that's, I mean, I got my way, though. That's for sure. And I would, like, I remember this one story that I will never forget. I was, you know, lit. I was lit, and the vice principal of my floor, the bottom floor, caught me in the hallway, and she was like, "Get to class," and I told her, "Fuck you," and just, like, walked away. And it was the best moment of my life. I hated her with every bone of my body. Obviously now I don't. Much love to her for putting up with my shit. You know what I mean? But it's just like, damn, I was, but also I was in a different state of mind, different place at that time, and it was very different to where I am now. Obviously doing much better, in a better place for now, I should say, because, you know, something could happen later down the road or something. You know, let's knock on wood that doesn't happen, right? So yeah, we're gonna you know, get Fernando out of this dang freaking forest because he decided to run away with our badge. Like, what are you doing, Fernando? Give me that badge. That's my badge. I ain't your badge no more. I was thinking about this for a while. There should be a Pokemon game or a ROM hack or something where you are the elite, you are the Pokemon champion, and, you know, you have to, like, battle all these intense trainers and stuff, and all these crazy trainers. That, I think that Pokemon game would be a lot of fun. For a second I thought that was a shiny Kakuna, but I don't think it's a shiny. That would have been funny if it was a shiny. And I didn't realize, you know, when I started when I was playing the ROM hack or whatever, or the episode there. But that would be so cool for, like, a Pokemon game to be the champion, and, like, trainers come up to you to battle you. That would be cool, but I don't, like, how would they even do that? Like, realistically, like, how would you program, or how would you set that up in a way, I wonder, because obviously the game, the idea of the game is to, like, catch your Pokemon and try to beat the champion or whatever. By the way, this Ghastly was so annoying. I could not tell you how annoyed I was by this Ghastly. Super annoying Ghastly. Putting all my Mons to sleep and crap like that. Like, what the heck? Get out of here with that Ghastly. Honestly, I think of Ghastly as, like, the fart Pokemon, right? Because he's literally made out of gas. I mean, what else is made out of gas? Your farts. So, I mean, I wonder if there is, like, a Pokemon based on fart. There probably isn't. I mean, there's a Pokemon based on garbage. So, I mean, that's me. I'm Garbodor. You know, that's what I should dress up for Halloween. I should dress up as Garbodor. Because I'm garbage. I'm trash. Also, these past, like, few weeks, I've dropped so much weight. I think I talked about this last episode, I think. I dropped from 202 pounds to 167. That's, like, how much weight is that? Oh, I just smacked my tripod on accident. let's see, 202 to 167. That's 35 pounds. And I was 202 last November. I know that before the fire, I did weigh myself. I was 196 the day of or 2 days before the fire, right? I was 196 pounds because I was curious on how much I weighed. I'm 167 now. I lost 29 pounds from the day of the fire till today, February 14th, which is absolutely insane. Like, literally. Like, wait, what did I say? 29 pounds? Something like that. Yeah, 29 pounds. That's crazy. I'm honestly really excited for this year. And even though the year started off on a really bad note, I am really confident in, that the year is going to go by super fast and super smooth and super well. So I'm really trying to keep my own head up for me, obviously. And I'm trying not to let my mom's kind of depressed negativity slip back into my life, because I don't want to spiral again, right? Because that would suck, because I'm in such a good place, and I'm trying to oversee the positive stuff. I got a new job. I'm gonna kill it in that job. I promised myself that I would work as hard as I can to do the best job that I can. At the same time as trying to also navigate this YouTube and Twitch stuff and doing content ideas that are kind of crazy. For example, I mean, I was gonna say one of the examples, but I don't want to give the video away because that's gonna be one of my favorite videos to film. I'll give a little bit of away. I'm going to try something that you really shouldn't do, but it will be done on a simulator. I will say that it will be done on a simulator, because never drive drunk. That kind of gives it away a lot, but you don't really know what I'm. Yeah, you get the idea, but you don't know what the full idea is, right? So there's a lot of that stuff. I came up with an idea today. Can I beat the Ender Dragon drunk, sloshed drunk, almost blackout drunk, almost, kind of. So there's a lot of that stuff. I mean, is it good for a YouTube title? Not really. But I mean, it sounds like a fun idea, and that's kind of where I'm at with my YouTube channel. It's about just having fun, just doing what I want and make what I want and make what makes me happy. But also at the same time, I also want to provide you guys content that you guys want to see. For example, in the live streams, people are asking me what mod packs are going to come back, what mod packs am I going to do next. And obviously, I've already decided on the 3 mod packs that I will be going into once I'm able to, get back on the PC and record stuff. Is we're gonna be playing Project Ozone 3 Mythic mode, Create Above and Beyond, and I believe One Life is coming back, and I think that's it for the Minecraft stuff, unless if it's gonna be one-off videos. And then obviously we'll have the Angels and Bobs. We'll be doing Angels and Bobs. We'll be doing space exploration, all that kind of hardcore, crazy factory building stuff in Factorio. I have a couple of hardcore Factorio ideas. I mean, there is just endless amounts of stuff that I want to do this coming year. And, hopefully you guys join me on that journey. I caught a Shuppet. I didn't catch the name that I named it, so I'll have to kind of look at that when we can. But yeah, whew, what a crazy first 2 months it's been for 2022, and I mean, to be fair, I also got really organized, super organized now. Like, I'm like super organized. Like, everything is in 3 sheets. I'm not even kidding. 3 sheets. Financial sheet, tracking sheet, and task sheets. So the tracking sheet is mainly for me to record my hours for like McDonald's, for when I go to work at McDonald's, and also when you know, when I clock in and out for YouTube and Twitch and stuff. That way I can keep track of like all my times and how many hours I'm working a week, stuff like that, and make sure that I'm on top of my game at all times. I gotta make sure that I stay on top of my game at all times, no matter how tired I am, no matter how, like, all this is a lot of stuff that I'm like implementing into my life now. I mean, I've already had that stuff previous to the fire. I did have the time tracker, and I did have the other stuff as well. The other, like, the task sheet I also had. Barely used it, by the way. But now it's just like it's set up and it's ready to go, and it's ready for me to use, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah. Oh my god. All right. Pokemon Gaia, guys. Jesus, what is happening? Like, what is going on? Like, who am I? Who is this YouTuber? I don't even know who I am anymore. It feels different. It feels so weird. But at the same time, it feels freaking great. It feels great to be different and trying something new, and instead of the same old stuff. I mean, you're gonna see over the next year, I feel like I'm gonna just like really try to hone in and nail the content that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna practice editing. I'm gonna actually practice editing. I'm gonna try a new Minecraft style. I've looked at some of the feedback on older videos. I'm gonna take some of that feedback from older videos and try to apply it to, you know, the real time content that I am producing currently as well right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cash myself a Bunnelby. We need a Pokemon for cut, so we're gonna go ahead and I killed that one. Good job, me. We need a Pokemon for cut, and that Pokemon happens to know cut, so, or happen to learn cut, which is pretty solid on our part. So yeah, okay. Whew. It's really a struggle for me right now. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is just not ready for this. Like, I am just jumping right into it right away, and it's just like my voice is not having it. And I feel like when I was doing the content stream, like the challenge in December, I feel like I really fucked up my voice doing what I did in December, because my voice usually never hurts, right? Talking. So I think I did something wrong. I should probably go see like some sort of vocal doctor. Obviously, if you don't know what I'm referring to, last December before the fire, I did 30 streams, something like that. I did take a couple days off, like maybe 4 or 5 days off. So like I did like 20 consecutive, like 18-hour streams, which is, yeah, it was, yeah, basically, oh, no, sorry, not December. Sorry, I totally just forgot. I blanked out. So, from July, this started back in July. From July to December, I streamed 1,000+ hours. I was streaming 10 to 11 hours a day, every day, for 6 months, right? And it just like destroyed my vocal cords, I feel. And I feel like now my vocal cords aren't as strong as they were beforehand when I did the 1,000+ hours or something like that. Because my goal last year was to reach 2,000 hours streamed, and we did it. we did it, but at what cost did I do it? You know, at what cost? So as you can see, like, I've been recording for 29 minutes straight, and my voice is already starting to give out, which is usually not a good sign. Usually it gives out after 4 or 5 hours, but it's giving out in like 30 minutes now, which isn't really ideal. And yeah, I just took a drink of water, and that kind of helped soothe it a little bit, but not really that much. That being said, guys, it is time to wrap up today's episode. So with that being said, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with one friend. We are on our way to 500 subscribers. As always, guys, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna leave you. Till next time.